Yo, what it do with the two, man? It's your boy Patriots Preferences here, man. And today I'm here to talk about the edge rusher Jalen Walker. And for one, the reason why I'm talking about him is because the Patriots may potentially draft him. We have showed a lot of interest in him recently. And honestly, look, I don't know how determined the Patriots are to get an edge. But if they feel like edge is the main priority coming up in this draft, like if they feel like they would rather an edge over Will Campbell, if they feel like they'd rather an edge over Ted, you know what I'm saying? If they feel like they'd rather an edge over those two, then I have no problem actually taking Jalen Walker if Abdul Carter isn't there. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was a little bit like, bro, what are we talking about? Y'all just be linking a whole bunch of players to us, like how they were trying to say Membu should be a Patriot. One, I don't really like the whole, I don't really like the Membu to the Patriots talks. I'm not gonna lie, I hate those talks. But the Jalen Walker talks, I'm not gonna lie, I love him. I ain't gonna lie, I love him. At first, I was a little bit like, I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? That don't make too much sense. I feel like if Abdul is there, we just go wide receiver or Will Campbell or trade down, Genty, and then, we have another first round pick and go OT. But when I really sit down and I really study the Jalen Walker tape, and obviously I watched some of his games. He played for Georgia. I lived in Georgia, so a lot of those games they were heavily watched by me and like my friends that I have in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? So they obviously put me on to a lot of the great players that they have and stuff like that. And Jalen Walker is one of those guys that always came up. And now we're here with the fourth pick, and a lot of people and insiders are saying how we're very interested in him. So with that being said, I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. I really wouldn't mind it. Jalen Walker, he had 6.5 sacks last year, which may seem a little bit on the low side, but when you go through that film, Jalen Walker has a really bad whistle. And what I mean by that is, like, he gets held a lot and it does not get called. But even with the holdings, he still gets a lot of QB pressures. He still gets a lot of QB hits. He still makes plays even though, like, he's getting held and stuff like that. Like, it's just illegal blocking being against him, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of illegal blocking. And the dude is super explosive off the edge. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to see if I can find his 40 time right now for y'all, because he was so explosive off the edge. When I was watching his film, I was like, yo, damn, bro, he look like he running a damn 4.4. Well, look, it says Jalen Walker's 40 yard dash time is a 4.5. So I was close. This dude is so explosive and fast off the edge. It's actually insane. And he can still drop back in coverage if he needs to. And I just like his game all around. He's a very polished prospect. He's not old. He's 21. So he's not going to come in as like one of the older guys that's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He obviously played in Georgia, a really good defensive system. And he was one of the main contributors to it. So with that being said, if the Patriots were to go the Jalen Walker route this year in the draft, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad. Is that my ideal draft pick? No, definitely not. I'd rather us get Abdul, Travis Hunter, Ted. Well, some people wouldn't even rather us pick Ted over Jalen Walker, but I would. I'm one of the people who feel like I'd prefer Ted over Jalen Walker. Ted. Or even Will Campbell. I think I would maybe want Will Campbell over Jalen Walker. I'm gonna be honest. But as I said, with the Jalen Walker to the Patriots talks starting to build up, I definitely understand them now. So that'll be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, man, and peace.